EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital in FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here. At 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Jackson, first play, going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And his first pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he takes us beyond the 30. A threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he'll get it out a couple yards.
Right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Jackson's throw complete there to Beckham. He's got room at the 30. Still going inside the 20. And he will step out of bounds all the yards. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Well, 1st and 10 here for Hal and the Commanders at their 25-yard line. Here's Gibson to start the drive.
And he is going to be lucky, then great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
A 2nd drive.
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch the ball.
So here we go, 4th down, Howell. And it's going to be batted. It doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs. Now Jackson on 1st down. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. From the gun, Jackson. To the sideline, and that is a heck.
Catch the football, but not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
They'll roll him out, and he can't get rid of it. They're set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early, as they've got it 1st and 10. On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. He'll be marked down at the 20. Well, Hal's going to mix it up here. On 3rd down, here's Gibson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Hal throwing on 1st down here. And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket.
And you're in good shape, but if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the 1st quarter of play. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. With something here on 3rd down. 3rd and long, here's Howell. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson.
I heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain still away. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And nowhere to run on the end. They'll go again with Dobbins. And once again, not much at first. On 3rd down, Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They find themselves down 13-0 here as they try to get things started offensively. 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
A give up the middle to Gibson. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he's able to take this one back to the 36.
You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. Nothing doing. Barely able. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he will have. Throwing on first down. It's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he'll head out of bounds. They'll run with Dobbins. And they'll be driven back here, lose up
another touchdown here.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And he'll go down. Brought down. Now Jackson. That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamin Davis. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. So what a play there in the final minute of this first half. They get the interception. More importantly, their first points
may have changed for them.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is into the end. Drive the Washington offense. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
The first half, I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. Down the numbers. There he goes. Now inside the 25. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, 60 yards. And the Commanders have taken the lead here in this.
They've done a nice job on him in the first half, but there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
On 2nd down, Jackson. A hit as he throws out.
Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And able to 7. To throw is Jackson. He'll buy some time. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Jackson on 2nd down. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
But when they're ready.
Here's Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. Tucker's kick is good. For almost 8 line and ready to roll. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that.
They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up.
Off play action. It's Howell. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. 4th down, Howell. And it's in. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he reads in 10. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Another run here with Dobbins. And they'll lose yardage. Drive the Washington offense. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome.
In both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Well, the defense, they get to Howell. 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Faking the handoff. Howell. Oh, the ball comes out. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And incomplete drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead.
Operate within your foot, the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
They'll take this to the other. Dobbins running out of the game, and he is met.
Because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for...
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's in a football game. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. Oh, what a juke into space. And he'll go down here at the 35 here on what could be their final drive. On 1st down, right back to Gibson. And he'll take this down. Here's Howell. This will be caught. It's Samuel. Touchdown. Now Jackson. Escaping the pressure. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Throwing. Jackson. And he takes a shot on the reload. Things looking pretty good for him.
And this is where they have to be careful because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they have possession.